up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, as well as partner in the Ambrosia Collective and 015 Nutrition. So let's talk about optimal body fat percent level. Now, I'm going to talk about men and women, but I also want to get into, well, athletes and what's optimal for them, because a lot of people have this misconception that athletes should look a certain way, that they should have abs, that they should be shredded. No. If you notice athletes, like if you look at Tom Brady, there was a big what to do, because Tom Brady essentially had a dad bod, right? He didn't have the best body. There are a couple freaks out there. You know, you have Saquon Barkley with his quads and legs. Those are genetic anomalies, right? David Boston, who didn't last long, looked like an IFBB pro bodybuilder, but he didn't last long. If you look at most bodies in the NFL, I mean, they're pretty soft. They're not shredded. They're certainly not like me. And I could never compete at that level with this body fat. I might be able to, but I'm a genetic freak. I'm just not good enough. But I'm saying if I was good at football, like I box right now poorly, but I do it at this body fat level, right? So there's different genetic components to body fat. So when looking at body fat, what is an acceptable level? Now, when you hear stories of Ronnie Coleman being 3% body fat, those are not true. At the end of the day, that's pretty much survival level. I doubt he ever went there. Ronnie Coleman, I believe, came in, if I was to guess, 5-6%. In fact, Alberto Nunez, who's one of the most shredded natural bodybuilders of all time, I believe he actually got measured, like legit measured scientifically, at like 8%, when the dude was like disgustingly death shredded. Right now, contest prep, I have a show in 2 days. I'd say I'm probably at 6-7%, somewhere in there. 5 at best, maybe. It depends on the measuring. And there's a lot of things that skew body fat. Now that we've gone over the inadequacies of body fat testing, let's get into why you're all here. And before I get into that, be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, click on the notification bell because my views suck, because a lot of people just don't get notified of my videos. A lot of people have been subscribed to this channel for so long that it's before the notification bell came out. So anyway, long story short, people just aren't being notified. Long story short, for males, what is a healthy, acceptable range? 8% body fat year-round for most people, 99% of people, not happening. 10% visible abs, maybe. 12%, now we're getting closer. I'd say for males, and a lot of people might say this is too high, between a legit 15 and 20% is a good place to sit. It's healthy. It's not too low. It's not too high. You're not going to be too cold in the winter. You have a little cushion for the pushing. You're going to look good. You might not have abs, but you will have a visible midsection. It won't be a belly. You'll look pretty good. You get down to a legit 15%. Or if you really explore, if you really like to be shredded, right? Shredded, meaning beach shredded. 13%. That's all you need. You don't need to go lower than that. If you really want to do that, that's great. Now, if you're like me and you have body image issues, sure, 8 to 10% year round. But for performance and people feeling good, I've been like this so long. I have an extremely fast metabolism. I'm on hormone replacement therapy, which allows my hormones to maintain their levels. Now, my hormone replacement therapy place is Hormone Health and Wellness out of West Palm Beach. I'll link them down below. Hormone Health and Wellness. I work with Dr. Kurt. There's also Tom. They're great people. So if you're on hormone replacement therapy, a lot of times being lean can lead to some deleterious effects to your hormone levels. I don't have that. So me, I don't have the biggest appetite for my metabolism. What hormone replacement therapy allows me to do is not force feed, be able to train and box and do all the calorically expending things I do and not feel like crap. Would I feel like crap if I wasn't on HRT? To be honest with you, probably. But I'd also have extremely low testosterone, so I'd feel like crap even if I was fat. So for males, like I said, for you really aggressive folk, 8 to 10%, yeah. For you normal people who just want to have abs look good, about 12 to 13%. For the general population, 15 to 20% is adequate. Now for females. For those females who really, really, really want to be shredded and lean and see abs, if you get down to 14% as a female, you're going to be frigging lean and you're going to look amazing. For most females, I'd recommend anywhere between 20 and 30%. I know that sounds high, but females are just fatter. They don't have as much muscle. And I don't use fat as a negative term, and I get in trouble for this a lot, and I want to explain. Fat, for me, is a descriptive term. For example, I'll tell you when I'm in the off season, when I'm not competing, hey, I'm a little bit fatter than I was when I was competing, and that's okay. Fat's not a bad word, it's a descriptive term. So I truly believe that fat is okay to say. Now, my body fat right now, wherever it's at, is really fucking low for those who've seen it. For females, just to surmise, for females between 20 and 30% is a great range. However, if looking to get extremely shredded and look shredded, 14 to 20% is there. For males, 15 to 20% is acceptable. However, if you want to be really lean and shredded, anywhere between 10 and 13 something percent is right there. And these numbers are as good as their measuring device. Basically, find a place you're at where you're not obese, you're not fat, you feel great, you're able to function, and you can see some abs. And you're happy with yourself and you're confident. You can look in the mirror, you can see your penis, you're healthy, and your blood levels are good and everything's rocking and your heart's there, and you have a lower body weight, because lower body weight means less stress on the organs and the heart. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Once again, please subscribe to this channel. I love all you guys. And of course, for all your supplement needs, your sport nutrition needs, tigerfitness.com, because it's my company. I love you guys. That's not a game. The OG and the number one. That's what we're doing. We're doing one of the OGs. Oh, yeah. One of the OGs. The original gangsta. I remember doing the images for this flavor, and there was like bubbling butterscotchy, yummy goodness. And that would be the butterscotch outright bar. I believe for 2 months straight, this is all I ate. The texture and consistency of this. If you're a butterscotch fan like me, oh, it is amazing. But there's one bar, by numbers, is the most amazing bar you've ever seen.
We got it right here, the cookies and cream peanut butter outright bar. Let's take a look at this right here.
Oh, goodness.
Those sandwich cookie bits
Slow down, man. People can't take this all at once. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, man.
Look at that texture.
It's like one of those blizzards from Dairy Queen in bar form. Look at it. It's got little speckles. Like, you got to respect that creativity, that ingenuity. Anyway. We have so many flavors of the outright bar. So many flavors. Upwards of 30 flavors of the outright bar. And I'll tell you what, you eat this butterscotch, so decadent. Then you get the number one flavor, cookies and cream. You can't go wrong. Anyway, guys, outright bar. What's your favorite flavor? Let us know down below. But for now, next time you buy your outright bars, you gotta get these two.